never done one of these before. However, I do like making peaceful content and giving people a place to just kind of rest and see if something happens. I am fishing down here at the Monongahela River. I don't really know what section of the river, but we got some rods out, we got some bait on. We're gonna see if we can get ourselves a catfish. All right. Excuse me if I'm not up to standard behavior when it comes to streaming. It's gonna suck the first couple of times, guys. You gotta work with me. We gotta work together like a family. In there. Haha. That's horrible lighting. See? I told you guys, I know nothing about this shit. I feel like this is a bad idea from the get-go, but works out for us. Yeah, there we go. So, it's basically trying to see if we can't get ourselves a big old catfish today. We are using some... let's get your appetite going, people. Nom, 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 nom. So you got some red snapper straight from Florida. Brought it back after filleting it, figured it'd be some good bait. Not very hopeful for this river. I've never caught very much in it. Maybe caught 16 fish my entire life. People have stories of catching hundreds, but I never see it. We're trying all different types out. We got some fish in here. We got some calamari. Just some yum yum. Doesn't that look so good? We got some shrimp. None of it really seems to be working. I've tried the chicken and oh god, I've tried everything, man. The hot dogs and Kool-Aid, the chicken and hot sauce, the Jello. I mean, there's not one thing I've thrown in this river that's guaranteed. The hot dogs and the Jello, though, that caught 2 fish in a row. So far that's the best. But as of right now, it does not look very promising. They say this river is polluted to high hell and not very many things grow in it. Now I know that there are fish. I've seen them. I've been on boats on the river and stuff and seen them. I just haven't figured out really what they like to eat, or if they eat at all. Maybe they just starve themselves to death. Who knows? But I hope by drinking and beer I enhance my chances of catching a fish. Maybe you guys are the good luck. Maybe by having people periodically tune in and watch, that there'll actually be some fish. That's wishful thinking, isn't it? Let's see. Don't think there's much we can do here, but wait. Let's see what we got here. People actually want to come and watch me do nothing? Interesting. Silver. Yeah, you are the only guy, apparently. Appreciate you tuning in. So what is that? I'll have to try that. Where would I even get something like that? I get at Walmart? I'm not saying that to be an asshole, just like literally I have no clue. I'm not going to be in the state for very long, so things are not very, I don't know very many things like the back of my hand. Periodically I got to check it because there's so many leaves going through here. I can't tell if I have a fish whenever my clicker starts going. Could be a 50-pound fish or a 10-pound log. What happened in New Jersey? I don't watch TV. I don't believe all that crap. What happened? Yeah, apparently. Apparently people like fishing. I like fishing. It's the most peaceful thing in the world to do. I can't stand hopping on lives, and then before I can even figure out what's going on, people are talking shit, running their mouths, yelling at people in the comments, like Truther777. I don't know if you've ever heard him. That guy, just straight to jail. That's where he needs to go, just straight to jail. All right, at 1 in the morning, I don't want to click on a live and seeing a dude dance in boxers with a chain telling anyone that he's better than them. It's not my vibe. You're going to catch me out here just chilling, enjoying nature. I'll be out here for 8 hours and never once look at my phone. I figured, why not do this? Try to let other people enjoy some peace in life. You know, gotta keep it clean though. I didn't even originally come down here to fish today. Came down here to clean up all the cans and all the garbage because I don't know, this entire town uses this fishing dock like their personal disposal. Man, I had like 2 full bags of trash cans. I think I still have one around here. I might. Yeah, I do. Like, this is ridiculous, guys. That's a full bag of trash I just pulled off of the shore. Where you can see, I pulled this off of. However, cleaning up drunk people's trash comes with some reward. I probably shouldn't drink any of these. When did this expire? It doesn't have an expiration date because it washed off. That must mean it's good. That was a huge mistake on my part, and I should be reprimanded for it. That was god awful. And the seal was already broken on that, so I'm not too sure it was actually even alcohol. Well, we live and we learn. Since we already did it, I need to throw this away. It was trash to begin with. Oh, God. So where do you guys fish at? Where's your guys' favorite spot? I won't tell, I promise. Yeah, I'm not even doing it for, any other reason, just to keep this place clean. I hate it. I've been living here for, well, I've owned a place down here for like 6 years. I've been here for about 2 years, and you'd be amazed at the amount of trash just laying around that people just day by day go by. Like, it doesn't bother them whatsoever. I must have pulled like 2,000 yards worth of fishing line out of this water. I mean, it's pretty clean now, but I mean, you can imagine how quickly this could get pretty dirty, especially with people using it 24/7 every day. Like, the fact they got some rods set up here is like a miracle. This place typically is bustling with people coming in and out with their boats, you know. Just dump their cooler over the side, why not? Someone will clean it up. And that's been me for the last 2 years, cleaning this up. People don't, I don't even, up until today, I don't think anyone even knew that I cleaned this place because someone had come down and been like, "You're the guy." I'm like, "What guy?" They're like, "You're the guy that cleans up." And I was like, "Oh my God, you guys have tales about me? It's that bad?" I guess so. I didn't even get the hill over there yet. Bet if I brought another trash bag on live, I could fill it up in like 10 minutes. It's ridiculous. All right, check a line real quick. It's warm today. You think that they'd be biting today. Yesterday was freezing. There was ice in the water. I was getting nibbles all day. Today they don't want none of it. Not a damn thing. And on each one of these rods I have something different. Just to prove a point to myself. It doesn't matter what I throw out there. The spot's probably not the best spot. But that makes me want to fish it more because I can't get fish at it. It's fun to catch fish, but it's also really fun to catch a fish in a place where it's hard. And with 4 lines out and no bites in 3 hours, this is a hard place to fish. During the summertime, they have a dock out here, which the bluegill and the bass and the carp and all of them, they love that. But once that dock's gone, it's like the whole 200-yard span each way is just dead. It's just by luck you get a hungry fish that comes through here. I'm gonna try that one of those first comments made a suggestion. I'm gonna try that. I'm a little bit old with technology, so you'll probably have to screenshot it and try to find it somewhere. But yeah, if this works out and this is chill and we can keep it happy and kind of relaxing here, I'll do this more often because, man, it gets boring out here 8 hours in the middle of the night with no one to talk to. I ain't even gonna lie, I'm a grown ass man. It can get scary sometimes. I carry down at the river, but that doesn't mean that's gonna stop a bear or a pack of coyotes or wolves. Yeah, wolves like I'm in Alaska or something. Let's check these comments. Let's see. I can't kneel and grab my phone at the same time. That's impossible. So, I do believe in sea monsters. I believe at some point in the night last night, Moby Dick, he did come by and stare at me in the water. I do watch River Monsters. I watch River Monsters. I watched it. I finished it. It was so sad when he had to leave. But he caught everything. He caught everything that there was that he knows of, I guess. Yeah, I'm no streamer. I never claimed to be. I'm far from it. The only interest I have as far as the internet is creating music, and as far as that goes, I don't know if I'll ever get over the initial embarrassment of trying to work through it and make it better. I probably got 3 or 4 hours worth of music that I would like to expand on and work on and make, but it's just not it's just not feasible in my life to be doing that. I mean, I'm a contractor. I build houses for a living. Um, for me to be able to find the time to also after work make music and like try to promote that online, it's just not going to happen, you know. And I'm like I said, I shouldn't say embarrassed, but like I would cringe myself out to the point to where I won't reach out to anyone for any advice, and that's more so on me. Um, I'm not gonna ever claim to be no Post Malone or anything like that. I'm no better than anyone else watching this stream. I'm just like you. I get up in the morning, maybe get a shower if I have time, and I go to work. So like for me to like prioritize that in my life, it's just not gonna happen. I don't think not right now at least. Um, but hey, I will document everybody on this stream, and if one day I do decide to do that, maybe I can like make you guys the album cover, like take all the comments and like spread them around or something. I don't know. I feel like everyone should be included if I do something like that, especially people here first. Like you guys are so chill and calm in those comments. This is nice. I wouldn't have left if you guys were assholes anyways. I'd have just had more fun, but I'm outside, so I can't get too loud. But let's go tap these lines a little bit and make sure anything's got attention on it. We can keep the attention on it. And this is the best strategy that I've found for fishing down here. It's the only way I've caught fish is just bopping the line. Just give it a little bit of life, especially if you don't have worms or live bait on there. You don't want it to sit too still for too long. They're not swimming around looking for food. You got to attract them. And if you do this, it's a good opportunity to get a lot of those weeds and leaves and branches that might have got on the lines as I was talking. It won't take a lot for it to go. I mean, that's very loose. I'm spinning the reel and it's spinning the bail. If I let go, it'll probably, yeah. Don't want it to ring too much. That's tight. That one's super tight. I'm gonna leave that one go for actually. That seems to have fallen in a bed of weeds, and that's where I want that if I want to catch me a carp. These two guys more than likely gonna get a catfish. I got two out of frame you can't see. One is just a weight, so I think that's fine. And then the other one has a very big piece of some very, very, very smelly meat that I found laying on the dock here, and then I decided to cover it with some ranch dressing and some hot sauce and put it on a hook. Yeah, Yep. That's the dedication, boys. Smells like money. Smells like depression, actually. Oh, God damn it, Jennifer. If you guys are outside on a cold day, what you guys drinking? Keep yourself warm. Or technically make yourself colder. Nice IPA for me, boys. It keeps me excited, enthusiastic, and ready to jump in the water if I have to. Yeah, if I could, man, I'd ride dolphins to catch fish. They're getting smarter every day. One day, we'll be able to communicate with them a little bit better than we do now. And we'll utilize them just like elephants. And you can't tell me I'm wrong. You can't. Everything we find, we try to ride. There's been not one animal that we didn't put a saddle on and been like, giddy up, boy. That's just one to the roster, man. I firmly believe if sharks didn't have teeth, everyone would have one for a pet. I'm not wrong here. My logic, 100%. Just like the odds of me catching a fish. Every day. Oh, my knees. God damn it. I told you I worked on houses for a living. This is proof. I need a log. I thought my ice was leaking all over the floor. It is not. It is just condensation. I firmly believe if I sit down in these pants, I'll ruin them. Which is my fault because I wore them down here. So in hindsight, I really feel like I should just sit down anyways and eat it. I really don't want to. Damn, the dilemmas fishermen are faced with. Look good or look like a bum. Sit down or stand the entire time. On the boat ramp, I'd rather look like somebody other than a bum because they might kick me off. Even though no one owns it, I think. Been making fires here for like 2 months. No one said anything yet. This will be the video. I'll see it in the courtroom. Like, Your Honor, he was indeed the one making the fires. It'll be me right there, admitting it. And I'll feel no remorse. None at all. Matter of fact, right after I get out of court, I'm gonna make another fire. That's right. Got to seal these wounds off with some burn. Don't ask me what I'm saying. I don't know. I really don't. I kind of just ramble when I find a subject, I stick on it. Someone's having a heyday with that 9mm over there. Dang. When I get to Florida, I'm going to reflect back on this when you guys see me catching fish. And it's going to remind me every time I want to come back to PA not to. Not that there's anything wrong here. I grew up here. Great place. Wonderful place to be. Just don't get stuck here. Don't live your whole life down here and waste it. You got to get out there and actually do stuff. I ate it. I sat down. Fuck it. I only got like 20 minutes left, and I've got to go back up to my house and freaking take care of my children, being my pets. I got a beautiful, beautiful German Shepherd, an all-white German Shepherd, and little stray cat I picked up. I didn't stop there after I got home from work. They're probably waiting on me for their walk. I walk both of them. That little cat follows that dog wherever I go. Craziest thing ever. Won't go outside unless I'm outside. Won't go outside unless the dog's outside. My little boy. That rod right there keeps bouncing. I think it's a leaf, but we might have something here. I doubt it with the amount of time that we're spending. I usually have to sit down here for 6 hours or so before I even start to see some true bites. Because it needs to sit there. A flathead catfish will look at a bait, stare at it, and swim off. They'll come back for it later, sometimes, especially here. There's so much crap for them to eat in this river. It's not like they're starving. So it'll be 1, 2 o'clock in PA before we start seeing anything. But I might start it back up. Might be a periodic thing. You guys tune in. I'll set it up in different places. Give me an excuse to go somewhere new. I've been trying this for 2 years now. Maybe I should go down to the Menneson Bridge or somewhere down in Charlotte at those docks. Those docks are nice. And I'm also always willing. If you guys ever see me out and about, I'm pretty easy to distinguish in public. I ever had a cowboy hat on, or I'm wearing an all white hoodie. Today I'm not because I'm down here in this mud hole, but most of the time I'm wearing all white with something Florida on it. You see me out and about at one of the docks, come right up, man. Need an extra hook, I got you. The only thing I ask is if I'm with my girl or something like that, just don't stay in that spot. You know what I mean? We have an entire freaking river to fish. I'll help you in your spot. I'll walk over. I don't care. I don't care if you're a 10-minute walk away from where I'm fishing. I'll walk over. I'm a friendly person. I like making people's days better. I can get no enjoyment of freaking being that dominant dude. Not even like that. I'm the type of guy. If my coffee's wrong, I'll just drink the coffee. Everyone has a bad fucking day. Why do we have to make everything such a big deal? I've had my fair share of problems in life. I'm sure everyone else has. We all get over them. It's time to be an adult. This is about the most peaceful thing I think anyone can do in minding their own business. So like, I don't think it should be a reason for people to stay away. I think we should communicate. I mean, fishing is a community. It really is. I don't think I would have gotten as far as I did if I didn't have people around me to help me along the way. But you got to forgive me. I have ADD. I will jump around on subjects and you'll get lost. And we could be talking about fishing and end up on skating. You know, this is for people that just like to listen. Because I'll ramble on and talk forever. 25, but I feel 52. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm that grandpa dude at the dinner table. It's like, when I was your age, we had to fight camels to school. There's a frickin' fish right there in the water. He ain't doing too good. It looks like a. Yeah, what is that? Oh, it looks like someone's prior catch didn't survive the release. I'd show it to you, but you guys know what a dying fish looks like. He might not be dead. He might just be full of air. He's trying. He's stuck in my line. That would not be cool. It's not even like a bluegill or a frickin' bass or something. It's like one of those little minnows. Looks like the back tail came off. Someone was probably using them when they were trolling. He came off because of the extreme pressure of the water. Yeah, there's nothing going on. There's even been a little bop of the line. That's good bait, man. That's real good bait. If I was a fish, I'd eat it. Maybe I should go in the water and get the lure. But then there poses the problem. Who's going to fight me? You know? I am the fish now. There's no fisherman. I've always wanted to do that. For real. Like, just have someone swim out. Like, hold on to my line and see if I could bring in a full human. That's 200 and some pound object you got to bring in. That would be so nifty. Well, I was gonna end the stream just because this was kind of a first go, but I think I'll keep you guys on as I clean up and I'll take a look at the comments before I wrap it all up. Next time we'll do one for like 4 hours. Be a little bit more interesting. I'll bring the speaker down. It'll be a nice little vibe, man. It definitely will. But I'm gonna hop up, clean up here a little bit. Maybe the energy of me leaving, because I'm leaving, will make the fish bite. By this point, anything will do. I mean, I'll even take a duck by this point. I see them jumping around. It makes me want to switch to like a chatterbait or something. But if I switch, I'll never leave. I'll use a chatterbait till 2 in the morning. And then I'll keep going to the sunrise and just be like, oh, it's another fishing day. Oh, we'll start pulling everything in. But I fuck around. There's no such thing as a last cast for me. This is my child. This is my favorite rod ever. Got this in Florida back whenever I went. Freaking almost landed a shark with it the first day I got it, but I digress. Not very good at casting these big bait casters. I don't really know if they're even necessarily meant to be casted, but I do a pretty good job. I can get it out there about 50 yards on a good day without a backlash. I'll show you here in a second. Because I see a lot of movement, so maybe if I drop her back down, we'll have a better chance. I honestly don't know where any of my lines are except for this one. I had a boat come through not too long ago and he messed up everything I had. Oh, as you can see, this is a sliding weight. And it is tangled beyond belief, somehow. Yes, stinky squid in my face. Oh, it's just every man's dream. What is this company? Okay, that's untangled. I'll throw her out where I get the other rods in, because the way I threw them in, it's all like that. So, oh God, look at that log. Oh, Jesus Christ. If that would have hit my lines, it'd have taken out everything, guys. I'm not even kidding. Look at this fucking thing. Fucking Moby Dick coming through here. Alright, let's fumble with the camera here. Here, maybe you can see it like that. Look at that thing. The thing would have murdered my lines. That's at least a 20-pounder. Stay. My old feeble bones. Oh, God. I almost did a big no-no. That log's coming through. I almost cast it over it. Maybe that's my job. Maybe I should catch the log. We're gonna catch the log. Oh, okay. Oh, we didn't catch the log, boys. Fuck it. Allah. Oh. We caught the log, boys. We suck at catching stuff, guys. I'll try it again one more time. You know, sometimes I wish this stuff was not recorded, because this is so bad. It's a log. If I wasn't trying, I'd catch like 20 of them. Okay, well, we finally got around the log. And we're not catching this thing. How I didn't tangle every other line I have no clue. That's what I get, guys, for trying to be proactive. Get freaking stuff. We're gonna give fishy some treats today, because I know they'll eat it when I'm not trying to catch them. The first rod down. There, something like that. Hooks are in place. That's one down. Ew. Damn, Jenny. All right, what do we got on here? Whoa. You're tied up. What? I don't think it's a fish. I think it's a poor judgment. We'll see. Who knows? Looks pretty dead in there, guys. Looks really dead. Let's see what we got here. Untouched. Untouched. Look at that. I put it back for more bait, but after it's sat in the river for so long, it just smells like water. I'm not going to get any benefit by keeping this and using it later. Great setups, though. I mean, one of these days, it's just going to be a little video of like all these cool rods I've gotten over the years. I've just collected so many of them. They each have their own like little unique story, where I found them, where I got them. Very rarely buy a rod. I typically find them, you know, or catch them. I've caught a couple rods out of the river before. It's crazy. This one's one of my favorites right here. This is one of my saltwater rigs right here. I freaking love this thing. It's a nice little 17 pounder made by Tsunami. Great rigs. Ultra light, but the poundage is high. And that's important because especially when you're fishing down here, you can't do no 10 pound, no 7 pound rods. You're going to break it on these weeds. Unless you're in a pond or somewhere that's maintained by humans. But if you're fishing regularly out here, you're going to need something. I should always suggest a saltwater rig. If you're not going with an ugly stick or a something very strong or catfish rod. And I say catfish rod because there's actually a brand that's called Catfish. So if you get one of their rods, it's really nice. I don't really care for the spin on this. It's not as smooth, but you know, it definitely holds up. When I catch a big old nothing, an inanimate object, I'm definitely grateful that this reel is not like flimsy. It has a good spin to it. Hold on. We'll pull the line a little bit. It's got a good spin to it. Even with tension. There's a freaking... Oh, there's nothing. There's a 4-ounce weight on here, so that's spinning like that even with a 4-ounce weight. Of course, I'd get snide. Oh, unless it's a fish. I think it's a snag, though. I think that might have been a bite because rocks don't tug back. I don't want to pull it all the way in if something's following it. Because once these rods are locked in and the bait's off, we are done. We are getting out of here. I got to get back to my beautiful white dog and feed my cat. They don't know where I'm at right now. Probably think I got eaten by bears or something. Now, what the fuck? Guys, I caught a fish. I actually caught a fish. It is a salamander. Bro. I gotta keep this. Like, not like eat it. Like, I gotta like, bro, I've never seen a salamander so fucking big before. What the fuck? And I keep saying salamander because fish don't have feet. I don't even know if I can touch this thing. I don't know. I'm trying. If I get fucking bit and die, that would suck. That looks scary. Okay, he's off. We've got an aquatic freaking little... I don't know if I can touch that. Anyone know what that is? What are you fishing? Catfish. Catfish, anything big. But apparently I've caught a aquatic freaking... I don't know if it can hurt me. I don't really want to pick up something that's going to, like, poison me. He doesn't look like he necessarily wants to bite me. That's not a really good indication of biting. It's fresh water. What the fuck is... there's so much poisonous. Dude, he is like... Look at him. Damn, son. Damn, son. Hold on. I had something on there all along. You're telling me this entire time that poor thing was fucking stuck? Oh my god. I don't even know if there's even anyone watching, but guess what? We just caught ourselves a freaking salamander. Oh man, I wish someone was here to see this. But I've been fishing all day, and I finally got me something. And I don't know what it is. I'm trying not to get bit the hell up. But it has feet. Oh, hey, don't bite. You get to go home after this, just like me. It's got feet. It looks like a snake. Look. Look. I can't hold him for too long. He don't want to be out, but yeah, we got her. I've never caught that. I'm gonna have to like end stream soon, just so I can take a picture of that. All right, guys, it's been real. It's gonna take me a second to get off of this. I appreciate all of you. Stay safe, stay warm, stay healthy.